What's up, family? Okay. We'll just let that fall out. Alright. So we're doing a zodiac read, yeah? And we are here for the Virgos at this time. So, Virgo, what does Virgo need to know for their highest good at this time, Spirit? So we did just have two cards that had fallen out. The Eight of Inspiration and the Two of Swords. Okay. So Virgo, I'm feeling like there is maybe spiritual guidance coming in, messages, downloads coming in, and you're not sure. Hangman in reverse, exactly. We're just at hangman, stuck, stagnant energy. You're not sure about what to do, what it's telling you. Spirit says just surrender. Surrender to the messages. Be present. Be in the moment. Allow the messages and the interpretation of such to come to you. Don't force it. Just be present. Empty yourself of any preconceived notions of what it could mean or what. Just be present. Just be present. Just breathe. Breathe through the frustration. The Two of Swords could also, for me, represent not wanting to see what's right in front of you. Being in denial about something as well. I feel like spirit, this could also be spirit trying to communicate with you. Have been guiding you, have been, you know, showing you some things that you need to maybe correct within yourself. But you just hadn't been ready to do that yet. Spirit says it's time to surrender the ego and do the work. To face that fear, to face that illusion of delusion. Face the delusion that you may have adopted because it's comfortable. I saw a meme, and I'm sure I screenshotted it. Yep, here it goes. So, if you look at the picture, if you can see it, it has, an unconventional truth or an inconvenient truth. It has two lines, one for an inconvenient truth and one for a reassuring lie. And as you see, the line is around the corner for that reassuring lie. No one in line for that inconvenient truth. It's that sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. And Virgo, we know you guys are very, very much into the details of things. So for you to ignore this, I think it may have even a stronger effect on you than it does other people. Perhaps. Well, we have the Four of Wands here and the Three of Material. Again, Four of Wands in reverse. for ones for me is you kind of, that foundation, being, being able to stand on your 10, stand on the truth. I feel like there's a truth that you're not allowing, you're not accepting, you're not facing, you know, you are maintaining this childlike stance, like you don't have the power to fix it and to make it better. You do. You do. You're being stubborn in the lie. You're being stubborn in the illusion. And that's not going to work. That's not going to continue to work. That is not going to get you where you need to be. Exactly. You need to cut out those things that aren't serving you. This fantasy of, you know, whatever it is, just because you ignore it, that's what the two of wands can be as well. Ignoring the bullshit again, ignoring the shit right in your face and painting it pretty, you know. Spirit says it's time to free yourself. And that's going to come from you being able to be, for you finding your comfort, in in your solitude, or in a solitude, because we have the Nine of Pentacles here, which can represent, just being in your own energy, single energy, independent energy. Again, being comfortable in your solitude. I feel like you have people around you that gladly distract you, or that you gladly distract yourself with. People, there are perhaps people who are living the life that you want to live, you know, that are confident in themselves, that, do the work to, you know, go within that dark night of the soul. The Hermit card just came out, which is your card, the Hermit card in reverse. That don't mind going into the dark night of the soul to explore those emotions there. That is what I feel like what you need to do as you connect to your higher self, to live life from a place of purpose and with meaning, with integrity. I feel like there's a lot of things there that you don't want to see, that you consciously put a block up to. Things that you know that you may have done in the past that you need to make peace with. Forgive yourself for at that time you knew not. You were operating in a sleep state. You were operating within the matrix. I feel like the pill has been forced on you to open your eyes to certain things. And you want to believe this illusion about yourself. But you gotta get real. You gotta get to the nitty gritty. You gotta get into that darkness with the Hermit card. The Hermit card is about a journey into the unknown, into the darkness. It's unknown because you don't want to know it. It's time for you to explore those deep emotions with the Knight of Cups here. And Spirit says that's the truth. You need to go in there and find out. Get that clarity. You really dig deep as to, where the insecurity perhaps started. Really dig deep into that. Feel like we got as we segue over into the Judgment card and the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is overburdened, heavy. It's a heavy energy on you. A heavy feeling of stagnancy, a heavy feeling of I'm not doing the work that I came here to do. Like truly awake, I feel like you're truly awakening to that, and it's becoming heavy. I feel like Spirit is forcing you to do the work, forcing you to see the things that you ain't want to see. Again, back to the very beginning cards that fell out, the Eight of Wands. Spirit is forcing you. We've been on that ass, saying get this together. You need to do this. You need to face this. This is what you need to do, and you've been ignoring it. And I feel like Spirit is about to the place where it's like, okay, we're gonna have to step in. You don't want Spirit to step in. Like, we're gonna have to step in and make you move, or there's gonna be consequences for not doing the work. You know, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Your destiny. You're not living in your purpose. You're awakening to that. Look at that. But we got the four of materials. It's time to get to the basics. It's time to get to the nitty-gritty of your lack mentality. Because you have a powerful destiny, a powerful purpose here. You got work to do. But you can't get to what you need to do because you're stuck in the past. You're stuck believing some kind of lies here with the Seven of Swords. Lies and deceit. Maybe you're operating in lies and deceit. Like, Spirit is not going to bless you, and what you do to get money or whatever. You sneaky, you lying, and you conniving. Spirit is not going to bless that. It's not for everybody. And that's probably what you're not wanting to see. With the Two of Swords that came out is the reason possibly why you're stuck and stagnant and can't move forward. Eight of Cups. It's time for you to walk away from that energy. Nine of Inspiration. And stop playing the victim. Ain't nothing outside blocking you. It's the man in the mirror. It's you. We attract our experiences, whether you know it or not, whether you want to accept it or not. Kind of going back to the original message. Feel like you're in this negative bitch energy, bitch ass nigga, bitch ass dude energy if you're a man. Again, this is not for everybody. And you're only stuck because you're not paying attention to the details. The details. Not paying attention to the details. You're not accepting the details of things and perhaps that you've done that's brought you to this place. The Spirit is wanting to bring you enlightenment. Definitely is. So let's get into the surrender cards and see what you need to surrender. Eight of Cups was somewhere. I don't know where it was. You gotta stop avoiding. You gotta stop avoiding that journey within. You gotta forgive yourself. Maybe you sold drugs in the past and you know that has wrecked a lot of lives. You knew it was wrong to feed someone's negative, addiction. And you've been defensive. You're maybe constantly defensive about things. Can't nobody come to you about something that you've done without you going immediately to 10, because you don't want to face the fact that you hadn't done what you were supposed to do. You hadn't been doing the work that you're supposed to do. Because if you were, they wouldn't have anything to say to you. They couldn't come to you about any kind of correction. You don't want to receive correction or constructive criticism, but you're not above anyone else. No one is above reproach. And you need to humble yourself, because you probably know you ain't been walking in integrity. So if someone's coming to you, that's just your inner self, your higher self saying you need to get on the good foot. Don't attack that person for what your higher self, what spirit guide's probably trying. Your spirit is trying to bring you messages, and you snapping off on people again. That's that 8 of Wands in reverse over here. Downloads. People, spirit is trying to correct you and put you on the right path, perhaps through other people, to make you really look at self. But instead of taking that, you defensive. It says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. You gotta face your weaknesses to build them. Your weaknesses, where we fail, are the places where our gifts are. So with you being defensiveness, you're not going to find that. You're not going to find your gift if you're not willing to look at the places that are, that are in darkness, because you don't want to be conscious of them. You don't want to look at them. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Just saying that. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. We also have here surrender to play. Maybe you're taking life too serious. That's the reason why you're so defensive. Surrender to play. It's not that serious. When people correct you, it's not that serious. They're doing it from a place of love and to help you. And even if they're not, you're strong. You're smart. You know what I'm saying? If it's brought to you, you need to ask yourself, okay, well, what is it that spirit is trying to show me through this interaction with this person? What is spirit trying to teach me? What lesson can I learn from this? Type thing. Surrender to play. Make it a game. It doesn't have to be so heavy and so hard. It says take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So just lighten up. Surrender negative thinking. Again, you may have negative thoughts about your past, negative thoughts about yourself, doubt, you don't believe in yourself. Surrender that. You are not your past. Be present and in the moment and centered, because in the present moment is where you can heal the past and create your future. You got to take the baggage off. Again, like I said, we attract to us our circumstances. So if you want to attract positive, loving things, you got to be in a positive, loving space within yourself. You have to truly love yourself. Really go in and nurture that inner child, perhaps, that felt abandoned and felt like they weren't protected. And that's possibly why you may have done in the past anything to get your way, to reach an end by any means. Take a break from overthinking a goal. do something fun and play, because there may be a better way to reach that. What you've been doing ain't been working. So it's time to surrender. It says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, "Thank you for sharing," and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. That's even when other people may come to you and try to correct you, or just bring something to your attention. Just say, "Thank you for sharing." And if you feel negative about it, or, start feeling down on yourself, don't. You're shifting into you're doing things differently. You're not taking offense. We're just, what is Spirit trying to teach me through this? Refocus on positive affirmation. Spirit, what are you trying to teach me from this? Thank you for bringing this to my awareness. Okay. Thinking about good boy. You may have had your heart broken by men, and just so many negative emotions and things that just have you, again, like, just doubting yourself, doubting your worth. Surrender that negative thinking. And then the last card we have here is surrender to non-action. We have surrender to play, surrender to non-action, surrender negative thinking. It says now is the time to be still and not act. Learning non-action. When someone come to you and maybe try to guide you in a way, because again, that could be Spirit using that person to guide you. Like I said at the beginning, 8 of Wands, downloads and messages from Spirit that you're not receiving. 2 of Swords, you're not wanting to see the truth about a certain thing, and so you got this defensiveness. Spirit says surrender to non-actions. Surrender to play. Don't take it so serious. Surrender negative thinking. This person is not trying to attack you. They're trying to help you. It may be tough love, but they're trying to help you. Surrender to non-action. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Let others come to you and share. Let others come to you to, if they have something they need to say and get off their chest, let them come to you. Don't be defensive. Surrender to play. Refocus the situation in a positive way. Refocus on positive affirmations. I am worthy. I am loved. I am protected. I am grace. I am integrity. I am beautiful. I am abundant. Whatever affirmations that you need, refocus on that. I am limitless abundance. I am infinite. I have infinite power, infinite potential. I have the power to change my destiny. I have the power to change my life. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.